guys, it's Susan.
And Josh.
And we're back again to do another thrifting haul video. This is kind of going to be a split video. We went to Hilton Head maybe a month ago, and Josh has some of his thrifts there to show you. And maybe last week or so, I had about 45 minutes to kill between my classes, and I went to the Salvation Army family store that is located here in town, and we're going to show you what we got.
Which I've never found anything at. Ever.
Yeah.
I've given them stuff, but I've never taken anything away.
It's kind of hit or miss. They don't have a lot of stuff to go through. They barely have any men's clothes at all. They have like one rack of dresses, one rack of skirts. They have maybe 4 racks of tops. And everything is kind of really, really dated.
In the bad way.
And dirty. And it's really smelly. It's kind of a bad one. But I had to kill some time. And so, yeah, I did. And I actually got really lucky. So the first thing that I'm going to show you is this black dress that I actually wore yesterday with that plaid Dickies top from previous video, and it's super long, and it's actually from Old Navy, probably last season or so. It's V-cut. I have to watch out when I wear it because it's very, very low cut, and yesterday, if I wasn't careful, I looked like I could breastfeed a small child in it very easily. So it looks really great on. I just kind of threw it on. I kind of threw it on, tied up a plaid shirt, put some flip-flops on, and I just went.
I had to carry her train.
Yeah. It's really long, but it looks really cute. So this second thing is a blazer. It's Isaac Mizrahi for Target. It was actually really, really dirty when I found it. It's supposed to be dry clean only, but I've kind of gotten in this really bad habit of buying clothes that are dry clean only, and then I just, don't get them dry clean, so it's just like a stack in my room of clothes that I've thrifted that I refuse to wear until they're clean, which is a good practice. Do not wear clothes that you thrift until you've washed them. So I picked this up, and I was like, I think I could wash this in the washing machine, so I did, and it didn't fall apart, which was awesome. I really, really liked it because I really liked the white piping around it, and I thought it was super cute, and it has these really cute cuffs on it. And awesomely enough, the Salvation Army family store is really, really cheap compared to Goodwill and other thrift stores that we shop at. Blazers there are only $3.99, so that is awesome. So overall, I only spent like $13, and I got 2 dresses and a blazer. The last dress that I'm going to show you guys is this awesome blue, kind of super mod dress with pleats in the front. It's pretty short. And this dress was $3.99, I believe. And funny story, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, we went to the Salvation Army. We just had some time to kill, and we just walked in, and we were there for maybe 10 minutes, I'd say. And we were walking out, and I had bought an item. We were walking out, and this dress was on a mannequin right over by the door. And I was like, oh, wow, that dress is so mod. It's so cute. But we had already checked out, and we were leaving, and I was having surgery the next day, so I was just kind of like, if next time I come, if it's there, it's there. And it's a size 6, and I didn't know if it would fit me, so I kind of just passed on it, but I was thinking about it. So when I went in the next time, this was maybe 2 weeks later, it was still there. So I had to rip it off the mannequin really quick before anybody saw me, because they're weird about stuff like that. And I went and tried it on, and it's actually a little big, but it looks really, really cute. I think it's supposed to be kind of a little baggy, but I love it. So, Josh,
my turn?
Take it away.
Okay. So probably one of my favorite thrift stores ever, if not the best. It's the Goodwill Retail Center. Is it a retail center?
I think it's a retail center.
Goodwill Retail Center, and it is in Bluffton, which is the township outside of Hilton Head, and it's huge.
It's brand new.
It's like a warehouse. It's in like the development area where they're like the highway goes through there, and they're building like lots of houses. They're building like lots of developments, and they just threw up this this Goodwill retail center.
And if you look it up on Google Maps when you arrive, because the island and off the island is so big and everything looks the same and stuff is like behind stuff and you don't know it's there, so you really have to use like some sort of GPS or Google Maps when you are on Hilton Head Island, or you will never be able to find anything that you're looking for. But I looked it up on Google Maps and we were about 15 minutes away, and when we got there, if you're familiar with Google Maps, it shows a picture on the phone of your destination of what you're looking for, and it was just a picture of the for sale sign on that plot of land.
It was new.
So it was really, really new. It had just been built, and it was really clean, and it was huge. They had so much stuff. Like, I couldn't believe how much stuff they had.
Down there, they have a reward card system, which is super cool.
Yes. Every time you go to a Bluffton location or a, like, South Carolina location, it's not valid here.
East Coast.
Yeah. Any kind of beachy,
as long as you're near the coast.
Beachy town in South Carolina, you can get a rewards card.
Maybe Savannah, too.
I think so. You can get a rewards card, and every time you spend $250, you get 25% off. And this is really sad, but I got one while we were down there, and we maybe went to 3 or 4 Goodwills while we were there, and I am only 2 points away from getting 25% off the next time we go there. How sad is that? We spent
used it,
so much money.
We used it, and my cousin was there.
Yeah, we found so much good stuff. I don't have my stuff to show you guys today, but maybe I'll show it in another one. I got some of my favorite things that I've ever thrifted from that trip. I just didn't grab them to show you guys.
But I did. So, this is the first thing. It's a Gap button down. There's the Gap logo. And it's a spread collar, and this was actually the beginning of a trend for me, because I started buying the double-breasted shirts, which before this, I never bought double-breasted shirts, but now I have 2 breasts, and I've been buying those a lot. And it has the,
he thinks he's funny.
It has the buttons where you can roll the cuffs up, but it doesn't roll evenly, so if you roll it the same width as the cuff, it won't roll up into the right length to put the button around it, which is super annoying. But it's still a nice shirt.
I really like the pattern.
You can wear the sleeves down.
It's kind of subtly, like, almost pinstriped or herringbone. I don't really know what that's called, but it's really, really nice. I'm not sure if you can tell.
Get even closer.
It's really...
Get it closer. There you go. Closer.
Okay. Next.
Okay. This was another thing that I bought from down there. This is just your super basic, like short sleeve button down spread collar. I think it's from Van Heusen, which I think they sell at like Dillard's or something like that. But it's broadcloth. But like we were talking about, it is always hot here. So it's nice to have some things that aren't a long sleeve when you don't mind looking a little more casual.
It's even hot in the winter.
And this is actually a very like light. You can probably tell. You can sort of see through it. So it's actually a really light material, which is nice for down here too.
Very nice.
All right. This is one of the things I actually was more happy about finding. This is a Banana Republic polo. I really like Banana Republic lately. It has the nice orange collar, and then it has orange stripes, which is nice.
I thought it was kind of Mad Men-y.
Yeah, it sort of looks like it could be maybe from a Mad Men collection from a little bit later in the 60s.
Yeah.
Maybe not mid-60s, but like late 60s. But yeah, it's just a nice polo. It fits nicely.
It's in really good condition, too.
Yeah, it looks like it hasn't been washed too much, which is always important. When it looks like it's been washed too much, the collar gets all like, starts to peel and looks faded. This is one of my next things. I actually bought 2 of these. These are from American Eagle. I bought this one and another one very similar to it that I think I might have actually already worn. This is just another long sleeve button down. Nice stripe colors. These don't iron very well though. I don't know what they're made out of. They're made in Vietnam, so maybe that explains it. But they're not made very well, and they don't take to the iron very nicely because the other one actually I might have had the iron a little bit too hot and didn't
They're
like. And
100% cotton.
it didn't take to the iron
Cool
very well.
iron.
I should have.
Cool iron.
Maybe it was just too hot.
If needed, follow directions.
But they still look nice even if they're a little wrinkled.
There's a pattern here.
It's a casual shirt.
There's a pattern. I buy a lot of plaid stuff. This guy buys a lot of striped stuff. I don't know what it is. We just love it.
And just to prove that I continued, this is from another Goodwill down there. This is a double-breasted long sleeve shirt from Banana Republic. And it's funny because it says the material, it says right there, if you can read it, it says stretch. But it doesn't stretch. So I don't know if it stretched at some point, but someone stretched it all the way out and then it didn't go back. But it doesn't stretch anymore.
There's a moth on the ceiling.
It doesn't stretch. And this one also has the thing where you can roll the cuffs, which I guess the parent company was like, everybody needs to roll their cuffs and button them up there. That's what's hot. So a lot of my shirts from whenever this was have the little button where you can put it on there. All right. This is a white spread collar button down. The only thing that's remarkable about this is that it is a short sleeve white button down, which is nice because it's hot here and it fits really well actually. It almost looks like linen when it's ironed. It doesn't feel like linen, but it looks like linen. And that's the end of my Hilton Head.
So
yep,
that's the end of our hauls. That's the end.
The end. End.
This is the end. Okay.
This is the end.
This is the end.
This is the end.